What's up? Welcome to another episode of Stuff with Keith. A while back I posted a photo on Instagram and Facebook offering to answer any burning questions you have about anything in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Before I answer all these questions, I just want to give you a spoiler warning ahead. Okay? So if you are ready for the spoilers, you can proceed. Thanks for posting all these questions, you guys, and a lot of these questions have to do with the Infinity Stones. So before I answer the questions specifically, I'm going to give a brief introduction to the Infinity Stones with this video clip.
Oh, my new friends. Before creation itself, there were 6 singularities. Then the universe exploded into existence, and the remnants of these systems were forged into concentrated ingots. Infinity Stones. These stones, it seems, can only be brandished by beings of extraordinary strength. Observe. These carriers can use the stone to mow down entire civilizations like wheat in a field. Once for a moment, a group was able to share the energy amongst themselves, but even they were quickly destroyed by it. Beautiful. Beyond compare.
As explained by Tunnelier Tivan, or known as the Collector, only beings with extraordinary strength can brandish the true power of the Infinity Stone. And these Infinity Gems, or in the MCU known as the Infinity Stones, command a unique power that differs from the other Infinity Stones. And these 6 Infinity Stones are the Space, Time, Mind, Reality, Power and Soul Stones. With that quick introduction to the Infinity Stones, now I can move on to the questions. The first question is by Leonard, and he asks, if the Tesseract is the Space Infinity Gem, or Stone, how did Dr. Zola weaponize it to fire lasers in Captain America the First Avenger, instead of ripping a hole in space? The short answer is, they know how to tap into its use as a power source, but don't even know about its true power, let alone using it. Red Skull opening the space portal is an accident. Now here's the long answer. Only powerful beings can wield the Infinity Stones, and most people won't know how to wield the true power of the Infinity Stone beyond its destructive energy.
The Tesseract has awakened. It is on a little world, a human world. They would wield its power. But our ally knows its workings as they never will.
The other says that the humans would wield the Tesseract's power, but their ally knows its workings like they never will. This refers to Loki knowing how to use the Space Stone to open a space portal.
What is it?
Power, Doctor. If we can figure out how to tap it, maybe unlimited power.
As Fury stated in the Stinger at the end of Thor, it's unlimited power. So how did the portal to space open in Captain America the First Avenger and teleporting Red Skull away? Well, seconds before that, Captain America actually threw his shield and disrupted the machine. The Tesseract could have awakened and ported danger away. How could the Tesseract awaken and port danger away?
Director,
Is there anything we know for certain?
the Tesseract is misbehaving.
That's supposed to be funny?
No, it's not funny at all. The Tesseract is not only active, she's behaving.
I assume you pulled the plug.
She's an energy source. We turn off the power, she turns it back on.
Well, as described by Dr. Selvig in the first Avengers film, the Tesseract is behaving or misbehaving. So it suggests that they have a sort of a sentience.
Interference, radiation.
The next bunch of questions are related to vision. So I have a few questions from Clement. And he asks, why was Vision able to control the Infinity Stone on his forehead? What actually happens when he uses it? And why is it safest with him? Thor says that it's safest with him. Very similar to how the Guardians of the Galaxy can use the Power Stone to destroy Ronan. Vision is able to use the Mind Stone to channel energy. You could say that Vision is strong enough to use the Infinity Stone on a basic level, as an energy weapon, but maybe not the mind aspects of it, because he is a fusion of organic and vibranium material. So Vision is not exactly a mere mortal. It is safest with Vision because he is quite strong as an individual, being composed of vibranium. Also, he is worthy enough to lift Thor's hammer. That speaks well of his true intentions, so they trust him with it. Thor mentioned that safe is hard to find nowadays, backed up by this scene where Lady Sif hands the Ether or Reality Stone to the Collector, but his true intentions are unknown. Though Thor or any of the Asgardians do not actually know that the Collector has other intentions.
One down. 5 to go.
Next question. Why did Jarvis go into hiding? Where and how did Stark revive him? And why was he considered superior to Ultron in the end? Jarvis, when being attacked by Ultron, fragmented and hid in the internet. It was sort of like a fail-safe protocol. In the film, Ultron wants to destroy all of humanity, and using the world's nuclear missiles would do it quickly. However, there was a mystery hacker who kept changing the missile launch codes faster than Ultron could hack it. Stark wanted to track down who this hacker was, so he went to the Nexus at Oslo, where every bit of data will pass through. As revealed in the film, the hacker is Jarvis, who was carrying out safety protocols despite being fragmented. It was a simple case of retrieving Jarvis and piecing him back. I believe that a pre-thought and pre-programmed protocol at certain aspects is actually better than a thinking mind who has to receive, decipher information, and then do an action. So with all of Jarvis's safety protocols, Ultron would not be able to carry out his plan successfully. There was a scene in Age of Ultron where Vision was first created, and Joel's question is, why did Vision say, I am, and then look at Thor? And that's where the cloak came out. In that scene in Age of Ultron, the heroes were questioning what was Vision. Given that he was just birthed and had no name, he could not answer them. That's why he said, I am. He looked at Thor because it was actually Thor's vision that saw him. In the MCU, most heroes don't choose their own names, but is rather named by someone else or named through circumstances. So you could say that he got his name Vision because of Thor. However, when Ultron first met him, he called him My Vision. So you could say that he got his name from either one of them. Next question from Sean. So is Jarvis the Vision? If not, then will he appear again and be Iron Man's aide in the Civil War? Vision is not Jarvis and vice versa. Stark used Jarvis's framework for Vision, meaning like his voice or his programming. But Vision, due to the different variables like the power surge from Thor, the 80% upload from Ultron, and the Infinity Stone itself, he is considered a unique individual, so he will appear in Civil War as Vision. But as shown in Age of Ultron, Tony Stark used the new AI program called Friday to take over Jarvis's job. So it's safe to say that the AI powering his armors and systems is now Friday. And the last question from Justin. Why would they replace the original Solar Gem with one of the Infinity Stones? Did they do that so that Vision is more significant in the movie? The Solar Jewel is Vision's power source and grants him his offensive capabilities. In the comics, the Solar Jewel will work, but in the MCU, they will have to waste time explaining what this jewel is and where it came from and how it works and so on. So they use the Mind Stone for Vision for two reasons. Number one, it gives more emphasis on the Infinity Stones, so the future Avengers Infinity War movies will be easier to explain. Number two, Mind Stone is an energy source to power Vision and to give him his offensive abilities. And that's all the questions I have for now, but don't worry, if you have any more questions in the future, please leave them in the comments down below, and I will gladly compile them and I'll answer them in a future video if I have enough questions to answer. Thank you once again for the support, and if you like this video, please give it a like, and if you have not, please subscribe to this video channel. Your likes and your subscriptions are greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. Many of you are asking me, do I just do Marvel stuff? I can do other stuff as well, but in this season I'm pretty much focused on Marvel. Thank you once again for all your support, and I will see you again for another video. Bye!